I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Sarina Chan. I also go by Evan Chan. I'm an international student from Taiwan, and I am a third year informatic and psychological science double major. I'm currently working at International Center at Social Media Engagement Intern. Why did I decide that I want to be part of the IC? One of the big factor is that I'm an international student myself. I came to this state for the very first time after college. So this is my third year in the state. In my first time that I stepped onto the United States, I was kind of a little bit overwhelmed, even though I was studying in an international school. And then I'm kind of exposed to the culture already, but I never actually physically here. And I experienced those kind of culture shock, those kind of overwhelming feel moments in this new environment. He had some hardship on navigating myself, my own identity in UCI community. I got a lot of help from different kind of organizations and a lot of from my friends. I think that's my second factor of which is my friends. I have a friend group that consists of different kind of nationality. There's most of them are international students. One of my close friends, you guys might see her in the next episode, Jessica. She's working as a program intern in an international center. And also Rachel, who is my roommate, she's from Korea. And in my first year, I also met Amber. She's from Vietnam. And I also met a lot of people from International Peer Group, which is another mentee and mentor group organization, where I have a lot of help from them, which they also sometimes collaborate with International Center to help me identify myself and also for me to adapt to this new environments. And the key factor that pushed me to apply is Ihao, which is another intern from last year. He was in here and he was making a lot of change in international centers and making a lot of graphics and then bringing a lot of programs. And I think that was what I wanted to do because I myself want to locate myself as an international student in the community of UCI. And I want to help a lot of other people to navigate themselves, a lot of other international students and a lot of other domestic students to learn about different cultures. A really big thing is that I think IC provide us a lot of professional training, and that professional training is really helpful. That I know I started to learn communications and then how we were trying to organize and then trying to organize events and stuff. I learned more different kind of marketing method. I work as a social media author club, but then I didn't know there's even more targeted marketing method. I've been emailing people directly. It was please promote this for us, and that was actually perhaps maybe really much helpful than I expected. One thing that I learned, and the second thing that I would say networking. I have been connected to different kind of people. I like how when I meet this person and they can introduce me to another, and that's a lot from International Center. Marketing was always something, and social media was actually something that I always want to try, want to learn. So when this opportunity came over and I do have some portfolio to show, I feel like I should apply. That's what I feel like when I was experiencing handling social media, especially Instagrams, and then tracking different kind of trends that's going on social media, these things. And I realized this is really fun. I feel like it broadened my horizons. That I have another choice that I can probably go into marketing, or probably I can merge that into what I was working as a user interface or a user experience designer. Can put a lot of marketing skills, a lot of things into it. How I think the marketing part can help me. But then there's a lot of things other than this professional ability, but those kind of soft skills that I feel I learn more from IC. That things probably will help me a lot in my job. Getting at this small events for a club is pretty different from having the events for an official organization for school. You have a lot of different kind of things you have to consider. That actually makes me become more considerate. You have to give yourself like this kind of different thoughts before you actually accomplish anything. But lastly, I really want to shout out to all my colleagues. I'm not gonna name anyone because everyone being supportive. I never find that like a family as at a workplace that can be we can be professional at the same time being warming, and I don't feel like a staff meeting is really awkward because it's actually a warming, a comfortable environment. Other than that, from me, I really hope you guys can help me on the marketing. So please follow our Instagram, and that's our Facebook, and also subscribe our YouTube channel. I believe we're gonna bring more content to you.
What a wonderful world.
You can also think about this question and then like let me know because it's kind of a interesting one.
I know it's a deep one because career related question is always the question that disturb you for the probably entire college time.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.